Yes, just say it.
Just, Theo, have you found it?
Nigeria, let's just sing it. Nigeria, our own native land. Don't try and some many in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign mother.
Thank you very much.
You will pay for chopping your mouth. Thank you.
Okay. Is this one okay for you? The guy with this microphone? Okay, he's on the camera. If you're okay. Are you sure? Okay. Okay, great. All right. Esteemed members of the press, distinguished guests, friends of democracy at home and abroad, ladies and gentlemen, the Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, wholeheartedly congratulates the leadership and members of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, on the historic formation of the ADC coalition under the interim national leadership of former Senate President, Senator David Mark. This bold and timely initiative marks a significant milestone in Nigeria's political evolution as we approach the crucial 2027 general elections. At this defining moment in our journey, our national journey and democracy, the ADC coalition offers a fresh opportunity to build an inclusive, credible, and credible and principled political platform, one capable of uniting forward-thinking Nigerians in the urgent task of national rescue and democratic renewal. Nigerians stand today at a dangerous crossroads. Our democracy faces existential threats, not just from economic decline or poor governance, but from a decaying political culture that actively resists reforms and sabotages viable alternatives. The ADC coalition emerges as a welcome and necessary disruption. We therefore issue a clear and urgent call to key democratic institutions, including the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, the judiciary, the Nigerian police force, and the armed forces to remain non-partisan and constitutionally faithful. These institutions must not allow themselves to be used wittingly or unwittingly in schemes to derail or discredit the ADC coalition or any legitimate democratic force challenging the status quo. Let it be known, any attempt to sabotage this coalition will not only backfire, but risk triggering a national crisis with dire consequences for our hard-won democracy. The responsibility to safeguard Nigeria's future lies with all patriots, not just with those in government. The appointment of Senator David Mark as interim national chairman offers the ADC coalition a stabilizing figure of integrity, experience, and national reach. Senator Mark's record as a two-term Senate president and staunch advocate for democratic values underscores the seriousness of this effort. The coalition's strength is further deepened by the involvement of credible figures such as Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, known for grassroots mobilization and people-oriented governance, and Bolaji Abdullahi, a dynamic policy thinker and youth activist and advocate. Not forgetting, of course, Chief Dr. Ra Uwosu, the former national chairman of the ADC and now interim national organizing secretary of the party, for his humility and selfless sacrifice to offer ADC as the instrument of national rebirth when it matters the most. Together, they signal a strategic shift towards value-driven leadership capable of resonating with Nigeria's diverse and youthful electorate. This movement is not just another elitist alliance aimed at capturing power without purpose. As Senator Mark made clear, this coalition is a people-powered platform designed to restore faith in governance, rebuild trust in leadership, and implement real reforms across all sectors. The ADC coalition's stated goals: strengthening internal democracy, enhancing inclusiveness, and prioritizing competence aligns squarely with COPDEM's values and mission. Nigerians are tired of transactional politics. What they seek today and what we all want today is visionary, transparent, and ethical leadership. As we applaud this promising new chapter, we must also stress that transparency will determine its success. Nigerians will no longer entrust their future to opaque political structures. The ADC must set a new standard by institutionalizing openness in leadership selection, resource management, policy formulation, and candidate nomination. COPDEM urges the ADC coalition to establish clear mechanisms for public accountability, regular stakeholder engagements, and grassroots feedback. Transparency is not just good governance, it is political survival. Nigeria's diversity is its strength if managed with vision and justice. The ADC coalition must avoid the pitfalls of past alliances that collapse under the weight of internal rivalries and exclusionary politics. National renewal demands genuine unity. National renewal demands genuine unity across regions, ethnicities, religions, gender, and generations. So leadership appointments, candidate nominations, and decision-making structure must reflect this national character. This is the only way to build a resilient political movement and inoculate, and if you like, vaccinate the coalition against external saboteurs and internal fragmentation. We are aware of the All Progressive Congress, APC's historic tactics of dividing the opposition through infiltration, disinformation, and we are aware of the All Progressive Congress, APC's historic tactics of dividing the opposition through infiltration, disinformation, and we are so, sorry. My hyphen is missing, so I take that again. We are aware of the All Progressive Congress, APC's historic tactics of dividing the opposition through infiltration, disinformation, and the weaponization of state power. But Nigerians are wiser now. COPDEM, alongside other pro-democracy forces, will lawfully resist any such attempts to sabotage the ADC coalition or repress alternative voices. Let it be made very clear. We will not be intimidated, co-opted, or silenced. The road to 2027 will be long and fraught with challenges. but it is one worth traveling. COPDEM encourages the ADC coalition to begin early, strategic, and grassroots-oriented preparations. We recommend the following immediate steps. 1, grassroots engagement. Go to the people, listen, learn, and include them in shaping the party's platform. 2, youth and women empowerment. Actively promote emerging leaders and guarantee inclusive representation at all levels. 3, policy clarity and vision. Present bold, actionable solutions to Nigeria's core challenges, from insecurity to job creation. 4, transparent candidate selection. Say no to recycled, visionless politicians. Let merit, integrity, and service guide your choices. 5, strategic alliance. Work with credible civil society, professionals, and like-minded parties to build a national movement. 6, civic education and voter sensitization. Counter apathy, misinformation, and vote buying with awareness and civic responsibility. Nigeria must not miss this moment of possible rebirth. The 2027 elections are not just another political circle. They are a potential turning point in our democratic history. The ADC coalition has the ingredients to lead a genuine national revival, but only if it remains principled, focused, and people-driven. We call on Senator David Mark and the entire leadership of the ADC to resist distractions and a civic platform dedicated to democratic advancement. COPDEM reaffirms its commitment to support this movement through civic education, election observation, policy engagement, democratic defense, and capacity building. We invite all Nigerians, young and old, from the north, east, west, south, urban and rural areas. We invite all Nigerians, young and old, from the north and south, east and west, in urban and rural areas, to actively engage. True change requires action and not apathy. The future of this country belongs to those who participate in shaping it. Democracy is normally defined as a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But it simply means that when we allow drug pushers, Yahoo boys, or any class to dominate the sphere, it will be a government of either Yahoo boys for Yahoo boys by Yahoo boys. We have a collective duty as Nigerians not to stand aside and complain, but to join part of this struggle so we can have, at the end of the day, a new definition for democracy, which is the government of the people who participate, by the people who participate, and is made up of people who are actively participants in the process. True change requires action and not apathy. The future belongs to those who participate in shaping it. We will not retreat. We will not be silenced. The time for true democratic change is now. And as I wrap up, once again, we congratulate the ADC coalition on this courageous and visionary step. We commend Senator David Mark and his colleagues for choosing to stand on the side of history. Let transparency, unity, and service remain your guiding light as you march towards 2027. For emphasis, we strongly emphasize that the politics of enterprise, personal gains or personal preferences, must be abolished to make way for a bottom-up politics that is built on the sincere passion for national redemption, that is people-driven and grassroots based. Victory is not only possible, it is inevitable if we stay true to our collective ideals. God bless the ADC coalition. God bless COPDEM, the Coalition for Protection of Democracy. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Awesome presentation was made. You all what the best this person makes and clarify the issues. So, gentlemen of the court, in case you have a question, like ask, please go ahead. Let me answer.
Yes. One second.
I'll ask, who did you say led by economy? Wala, who's this one? This question does. Okay. So I asked because I just wanted the answer to answer the question. The person who spoke is speaking for this government. And first, it was said that this coalition would not happen. That was the first thing we heard. So, and it has happened. And so now we're hearing the coalition will collapse in 6 months. So let's just wait and see. At the end of 6 months, if you who was speaking it. So I think 6 months time is not eternity. So let's wait and see what happens in 6 months. Thank you. I am Ambassador Lillian Slick Okon. Thank you.
Yeah, go on.
Thank
you. Okay. I guess what I said, if you have just received the script now, is visionless, recycled and visionless. The fact that the person is an old politician doesn't mean he is recycled or visionless. We have those who are conventional transactionists, but we believe that we have a new coalition and it's made up of a combination of every opposition person from different parties. And we are saying particularly when they are selecting leadership to run the party, you know, Senator David Mark is the interim chairman of the party. All the positions are interim. So it means there's going to be room to bring in the permanent ones. So in the selection of bringing in permanent leadership for the party, and even to bring out candidates for the party, we should focus on people with integrity, people with capacity, people who are not really selfish, but selfless towards Nigeria. And that is the fulcrum. And let the process be transparent and inclusive. Chris, yeah.
Let me my name is Engineer Peter. The coalition is for the Nigerian, and every Nigerian will fight. And even in Vice President, we are coaliting to save the soul of Nigeria. And so, whether it's the new politician or the old politician, everybody has to do. And everybody is invited to the coalition. So there is no issue of whether the old politicians are being recycled or not. The issue is simple. We want change, not the old type of change, but the refined type of change. And so, like I said, it is for the Nigerian people. And just like you said, everybody must participate to bring about the new Nigeria. Thank you.
I might also add, let me also add, since I'm a young person to a new breed, let me also just add that as much as I agree that there are quite a number of old politicians, old breed that need to really lead the scene, I just want us to also think along the path that not every young politician is good or qualified. Neither is every old politician good or qualified. So it's going to be a little from here, a little from here, and we'll get the quality of the people that we need to move the country forward. So we're going to find them from the old politicians. They are not all rogues. They are not all thieves. And we're going to also get from the new politicians, the younger ones, of course, to learn and then to mix our experiences to move Nigeria forward. It's going to require both, a little bit from the old stock and a little bit from the new stock. Thank you very much.
After the fall, the presidential candidate for ADC said the party will go to court. Then the president for
Well, yes, you know, this is a democratic process, but we know there are two or three very distinct people who are looking at the coalition. There are those who hate the coalition because it is coming to challenge the status quo from the high and mighty to the low. It could be ill-intended. There are those who don't like the coalition for being exempted, but there are those who love the coalition. So we anticipate both. We're just started. The coalition is just started. So we can anticipate tipping issues, and those will be resolved. But Ambassador Slick is here. She may want to throw in her own view on this.
Yeah, okay. I will let due process have a go. Then I will say I'll cap it.
All right. Like we all know, the coalition is a conglomerate of different political parties that have come together to forge a common front in the ADC. In the event of Ike Kachukwu, he was an aspirant of the ADC presidential candidate position. So he is welcome to participate as a member, but we as a party, as a civil society organization now in ADC, it is not in our discretion to decide whatever is anticipated. So we are here to bring in more members to the ADC. And as you can see, the website of the ADC has crashed 3 times in just last week. That shows the surge of young people, Nigerians, that are crashing into the party to become members. So every other person that is agreed with, welcome to join. It's a coalition. We are anticipating more. Thank you.
Okay, so let me just, as usual, let me come from a different direction. If you see a mango tree that is carrying ripe fruits, it gets thrown at all kinds of things are thrown. And especially if you're on the wayside or you're in a big man's compound and the branch of you is outside, the mango tree gets thrown at. School children on their way back from school find only ripe fruits they will pluck, they will throw at the stick. I know that none of us here might be able to give you the kind of answer that you wish to hear, but let me point to something. A presidential candidate or whatever candidate a party flag bearer is, whether at the presidential, state, or LG, or whatever level of the party you run for an office, it does not make you the owner of the party. It does not, the party belongs to the people. And so it does not also make you a sole decision maker for the party. There is a constitution that guides the party. And there are also, guidelines on what should happen. If I ran for an election, for example, in ADC, let's say I ran for the presidential election in ADC, or I ran at any level in ADC at the last election, that doesn't give me the sole right to decide what should happen in the party. The constitution of the party does. It says what happens if you didn't win. If you ran and probably you didn't win, why are you in the party? It doesn't make you the chairman of the party. It doesn't make you a member of the NEC of where this thing. So it doesn't give you certain rights. So we'll just let the constitution of the party do justice to that. And I'm sure with all the decisions that we've seen happening in courts recently about the supremacy of the party constitution, I'm sure they will get told also to come back. We're expecting them to get told to go back to the party constitution to resolve it. So I think that's basically where we should be expecting. Thank you very much.
All right, gentlemen of the press, it's been an awesome time having you. Look forward to having subsequent.
These people are very kind. Thank you for not finishing us with questions. God bless you.
Is that please let me have some of this shot because I will need them because I need some. Anayo was asking me for microphone shots so that we can go for interview. Let me have some of them and prepare. I would
like microphone shots too, because we are preparing for work.
Function of democracy, the government of the people.
Action.
By the people. Thank you.
All right, so can I get pictures? Don't worry, I'll try not to speak because I will laugh. All right.
So please, fellow colleagues in the democratic struggle, you are the fourth extent of the realm. Please give us a right of response at any time. Just reach out. If not only on this
I believe
one,
you have gotten some good pictures.
Yeah.
Can I have the pen, please? All right.
If you call me every time,
I'm very sensitive about how my name is spelled. This one. This one. Yes. I am the G.
I'll follow
yes,
the WhatsApp
yes, for the directorate of organization. Yeah. Okay, sorry. So this is there is a general.
Which organization, sir?
ADC. Director.